There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Cano waits on the first pitch. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Aaron Altair is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
For the Phillies. Now playing
Here's
second
Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Cano stands at second with no outs. Line drive to center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches.
For the Phillies,
good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's getting.
Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Segura blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early.
That is
this good pitcher, Dero.
The right
base
field.
hit in a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
The first baseman.
That's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That is
the center fielder, Herrera. In previous duels with deGrom, he has 7 hits in 34 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 1 inning in the books here. Philadelphia is on top, 2-0. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
Michael Conforto.
Pitch on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And that gets him on the mound. Here's Jed Lowry now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Lowry.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and two strikes now. Two, here it is. And another foul ball. Conforto on at first, nobody out. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for out number one.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he fouls this one off. One and two to Dominic Smith.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The 0-2 home, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Maikel Franco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on to try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's two pitches, two swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the
Coming
pitcher,
to the plate now, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next up from New York, Jacob DeGrom.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jacob DeGrom becomes the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1. Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Altair looking to follow up the RBI single
Phillies
from his first at-bat.
The second baseman, Aaron Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now Bryce Harper.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now
he just
batting,
sports that
first
ball off
baseman.
the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Harper running from first. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk
Now
approach
batting,
back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Real Muto.
In now, JT Realmuto as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top, 2-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Now the pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lowry carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And it's fouled away. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
The batters, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Dominic Smith. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, Nick Williams. Hit it hard, but lying down in his first at-bat.
The left fielder.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the center fielder,
Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in,
now
Michael
batting,
Franco.
third
He looked to
baseman,
bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep
now
the pressure
batting,
on. He's given up a couple of runs early in this game, and now he gives up a 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The shortstop.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Adani Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Williams, but he can't get to it. That's a one-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
You know, sometimes, Dero,
Now
it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. Threw me a heater about 92 with a cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lagares is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in a dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Gene
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Segura.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Popped up. Smith is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next to the lead, Aaron Altair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Right
so bases
fielder.
are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off with the Mets. The left
Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
Right fielder.
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here comes the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading
Reese
up for the Phillies.
Last time through was
the
a
first
base
baseman,
hit.
Reese Hoskins.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
1-1.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all
Now
over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Echeverria for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
It's a tight spot here.
Odubel.
First and second, 1 man out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Echeverria into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third
Ready
baseman.
for another shot now.
Michael
Franco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Conforto moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready once again, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El
Now
Cambio.
batting.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now your attention,
the
please.
time they hold the glove, that you've got to play the ball
Number
and
42.
not let the ball play you.
Okay.
You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
No balls and 1 strike. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rajai Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Robbie Cano now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Echeverria leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional
It's
7th inning stretch. Ladies and gentlemen,
gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on
Now
the mound and start the
Mets.
home 7th.
Number 42, Paul Sewald.
Scott
hitting for the
Kingery
Phillies.
is up off the bench
Number
as he'll be
42.
asked to get something started in
Scott
the home half of the 7th.
Kingery.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia,
the second baseman,
Aaron Altair.
Aaron
He lined out in his last trip,
Altair.
so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Your
Alfred
attention,
Ramos
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
as he'll
for the
make his
Phillies,
second appearance of the season so far.
And to
Here's Juan
drive,
Lagares. Fourth trip
Ramos.
to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances
Leading
are
off
it's
to the
on
bag.
his mind, Matt, but you just
The
have to
center
let
fielder,
that get out of the way
Juan
as best you can. You have to
Lagares.
approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far.
Now
2-0 our
catcher.
score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Williams is under it. He's got it, and they're on a 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 2 for 3 thus
for
far.
the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey,
up next
you'll
for
take
Philadelphia.
3 for 4 every day
The
of the week.
first baseman.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Harper running from first. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now
runner at second, one away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Hit after at second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's thrown into the outfield. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
1-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping into the box,
the center
Odubel
fielder.
Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Herrera.
He's set, and the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the first pitch to him. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. ball and 2 strikes now. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that?
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Now a swing, and he pops it up. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jared Eichhoff takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
Allowing only
3
2
runs,
earned,
11
ends
hits,
up taking
1
the
error.
loss.
They left 8 runners on base.
Works 2 full innings in relief to record the save.
Time of the
his
ball
first
game,
of the
2
year.
hours and
So that just
44
about
minutes.
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.